Hi everyone. So this week, as in last week, we are continuing with descriptive statistics, but we're adding graphing this time. We're going to create a graph. Last time we just entered some Excel formulas. This time we're going to see how graphing is done in Excel. So let's take a look at your assignment this week. Okay, Content Module 5. Let's scroll down here. Here it is. Okay, your Excel assignment is on a grocery list, and I think this is a very fun assignment this week, and actually something that we can all relate to and learn things from. So let's see what is asked. Okay, you need to find a list of 50 grocery items. Provide the name, the quantity, and the price for each, and assign a category. These categories you're going to create, like dairy, meat, fruit, grains, or vegetables, or whatever you want, or candy, or whatever. So it would be interesting here if you had, like, instead of, just doing an assignment with some random grocery items from the internet and prices, you can actually take several receipts you have from your last visits to the grocery store and actually add all these in your Excel assignment this week. And this way you can see some interesting things about your purchasing habits with reference to groceries or going to the grocery store. So this is very interesting, I think. So once you've entered this information, you are asked to use some Excel formulas like apply the mean to find the average price of a grocery item, which item is most expensive. Okay, this is like the max in Excel. We looked at these last week as well. Which grocery item is category, I'm sorry, is the most frequent? Um, the frequency is a mode, as you remember from last week. You need to calculate the total spent on your groceries and create a bar graph. Okay, so this is the new thing here. So let's see an example of how your Excel would look like. Okay, here it is. Let me just make this a bit smaller so it fits the window here. Okay, here we have it. Okay, so here we have a list of the grocery items, quantity, unit price. Okay, this is an extra column I created here for the total price, okay? And if you click on the first cell, actually I'm gonna go through this just so that you see how this is done. Let me just delete these. Clear contents, okay. So we have quantity, unit price, and category. This is what was requested initially, okay? But since you need to calculate the total price of the grocery list, you also need a new column here called total price, which is going to calculate the total price for each grocery item. How? By multiplying quantity times unit price. And how to do this is just on this cell. This is very, very easy in Excel. So you just click enter to do the computation. Click on the first, the quantity that you want, and then the multiplication symbol, which is the asterisk. And then on the second item you need to multiply with, and then just click enter. Ta-da! And see, here you have the total price. So this is automatically does the multiplication here with this formula. a function actually. This is a multiplication computation here. It's nothing fancy like a formula, okay? So here now, if you want to, how do you do the rest? Do you repeat this process? Well, no, of course. What you do is click on this cell and do a Control C or copy, you know, from the menu. Where is the menu here? Okay, it's on top. You don't see it right now. From the edit menu, you can choose copy or do Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And once you copy this, notice that the green pattern here is going all around it. You just select the rest of the cells that you want to copy it to, holding down your Shift key. Okay, so you select everything, and then you just do an Edit Paste or Control V or Command V. Ta-da! So here we have it, okay? So we have everything. To get rid of this green line here, just press Escape. Okay, so we calculate the total price for each item. Now to calculate the total of your grocery, of course, you just use the sum function. So you just use the formula here. So you just enter the equal sign and enter sum, and then just select the entire area. Okay, let me just, using the Shift key, and press enter. And here you have it. And here you don't have it, okay? I think I did a mistake here. Let me just do it one more time. Here it is. Okay, and this is your total for the whole, all the purchase, the whole purchase here. Okay, so now the next thing you need to do is, well, you need to do several, you need to apply several functions, and we talked about these last week, okay? So I'm not going to go over these again. I'm going to show you how to create a bar chart, because this is the other item you need to submit this week. So it says to create a bar chart based on the category, okay? So what we, based on, I'm sorry, a single category. So you need to choose a single category. So what you need to do first here is to sort the data so you get all the category items together, which will make it easier. So to sort your data, just select all the data using the Shift key. Here it is. And then you go to data. Okay, as we said, different Excel versions have different places for this, but you should have a data menu somewhere, even on top, okay, and click on sort. And then click this, my list has headers, because notice the first line here are the headers that I selected, okay. So then it says the column you want to sort by, and I want to sort by category. Here you can specify ascending or descending order. Ascending is fine. I'm sorry. Great. You can't see this. Here it is. Okay, so click on my list has headers, and then select the category. This is the column we want to sort by. You can order here ascending or descending, and then click OK. Okay, perfect. So now we have these data, these grocery items sorted by category. So let's see, which one should we choose here? You know what? No, I'm not going to choose snacks. Well, you know what? Let me choose the first category so it's easier for you to see. Okay, so I'm going to do my bar chart on the dairy category. So what I'm going to do is I want to have the grocery item and the total price, because I want to see, you know, which grocery item from this category is most expensive, least expensive, and so forth. So what I do is I select my grocery items here, hold down the Control or your Command key on the Mac, and then again select the total price. Here it is, okay, for these 5 items. So to create a chart, a bar chart, I go to Insert, And here I have, in these newer versions of Excel, you have a recommended charts. Okay, so I can click on this, and here is a nice bar chart where everything is shown horizontally. I think this is easier because you have, the descriptions are long, so I think this is easier than this one. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. Yeah, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, and here is my chart. And I'm going to put in a title. Remember, all charts have to have titles, x-axis and y-axis description. So the title here would be total, let's say, total price of item let's say dairy item. Total price per dairy item. Okay, and actually I want to add labels, and I can go to add chart element here and axis titles. Okay, and more axis title options. This is going to actually create two, and this is the price, total price, and this is dairy item. And this is interesting here because I can see, first of all, you can design your chart. Notice here that you have different designs, different templates. Okay, so you can choose, if you want to make it more fancy. Okay, so now this is nice because you can see that from your grocery list. I see that the almond milk is what I pay a lot of money on. Okay, and say the Yoplait yogurt is the cheapest item on my grocery list. Okay, so imagine, to do this with all the grocery items in your basket to see where you spend more money on, less money on. It's interesting if you want to be if you want to follow a budget or create a budget and manage your spendings a little bit better. Okay, so I hope this was interesting and you have fun on this assignment this week. Thank you so much. Have a great week.